All right, guys. Utah Jazz end their 4-game losing streak. Beat the Magic. It was a fun one. Let's talk about it. The Hoops Nerd postgame show. Before we get into this, make sure you go to PrizePicks.com and sign up using promo code HoopsNerd. They will match up to $100. Use this promo code. It supports the channel. Go put down $5. They will match $5. Go put down $25. They will match $25. And by the way, I've learned my lesson tonight. I hit and I pushed. I needed that last rebound, and Chris Dunn took the ball out of Walker Kessler's hands, and I missed by a half. But anyways, it was fun. Get back on top, baby. But anyways, go to prizepicks.com. It honestly, go try it out. It's fun. It'll make you a little crazy too. Anyways, it's a lot of fun to support. Go do it. All right, so let's talk about the Jazz and the Mavericks. The Utah Jazz lose to the beat the Mavericks. They lose in a way because they do show why they're always. Jazz are just really good, and they always play well. The Jazz are frustratingly good. This Magic team last, by the way, they're non-Jazz team. Love Franz, Wagner, and Wagner, Paulo, Banchero. By the way, I listened to a podcast. I guess that's how he said Banchero. Banchero. However you want to say it, but I believe it's Banchero. Paulo Banchero. But anyways, Franz Wagner, awesome. Hit 20. His fantastic play. Every time I watch him. Of getting to the basket and playing in kind of in the draft when Wagner, they thought that he'd be a nice, solid team guy that could shoot a lot of nice. Not a lot else on this. A lot of nice. What he does. Banchero is beast. His size at like 6'10". The audio cutting out. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Let me know if it keeps. Sorry. I'm sorry. It shouldn't. Anyways. I don't know. But anyways. Hey, Revo, welcome to Rookie. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for supporting, my friend. Got a rookie with promise there in Revo, baby. Anyways, Banchero's just going to be so dominant. That three-point shot becomes... So many different... Right now, got 20... Yeah, so that's... 4 from 3 was fantastic. When this happens more consistently, going to be an absolute sky's the limit. Doggone it. Is it cutting out? Let me know. I'm not sure why that's happening. It shouldn't be. It's showing on my end that it's working. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why that's happening, guys. I really don't. It shouldn't be. It's not the mic, Alexander. It's not the mic. The mic, this is the pure mic. This is a good mic. It's got to be the internet. Kind of what happens when you go live, too. And, you know what? Area where I live in an area. Yeah, you're right. It is kind of cutting out. It's like going and stopping and going and stopping. You're right. I should never not believe. It looks like it's going consistent now. I'm watching the line. I'm just saying things. Ah! Ah! All right, it keeps going up. So I'm going to do my best. I guess we're going to do what we can. I am sorry. This sucks. Sucks. Ah, I hate that, guys. I'm sorry. It's not. Okay, so that's the thing is Xfinity doesn't go where I go. Everyone's getting approved for fiber everywhere, but I live on a technically business, can't get fiber. So I can't get Xfinity either. They don't come to my house. It drives me makes me not happy. It makes me not happy. But anyways, I will eventually move to the house. I don't know when. I would like to though. There's never this. I would love to, honestly, I would give anything to have Xfinity. They're not going to support the channel, I can tell you that, and I don't want to support them. Anyways, back to Paulo. He's freaking awesome. How's that for a show tonight? Starlink, but I mean, that get run as well as Elon's running Twitter? But I don't know. I don't know. I am not. Alexander, you know me. I am not. I'm not a fan of what Elon has done to my favorite app. I am not a fan. Not a fan. But anyways, maybe I will look at. I don't know. Good. Is it good? I've heard solid things. I don't know. Price. Does any link in it? I don't know. I don't know. This went in a lot of different directions than I thought it would today. Anyways, I think it's going better. It looks like it's being a little more consistent. I don't know. How's my teeth whitening mouthwash doing? I hate this post game today. I hate it. All right. I hate a lot of things. Freaking Chris Dunn, don't take the rebound out of Walker Kessler's hands. I lost the money because of you, Chris Dunn. Even though you're awesome. He literally needed that rebound. He had it in his hands, and Chris Dunn took it out of his hands. And on top of that, the Jazz win, which I did not want to have. I was thinking about it too. Franz Wagner, brother of Moritz Wagner. Wagner! I don't know what's going on tonight. I don't know. Ich bin ein Wagner! Anyways, Wagner was 4 for 8 from the field, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. I think it's kind of funny that they play them together. They need a center. Funniest thing ever would be if they lottery and get. I was actually thinking about it while I was watching. They win the lottery. You have Wagner, Banchero, Wembanyama, Markel. I mean, kind of lights out for the end. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. No, I don't know. Gary Harris plays well for this. Or no, they lost. They lost. They lost the game. And I have to say too, one of the things I love about this match, Fultz had the most fun when he was drafted number 1. Forgot how to shoot shot, and he looked bad, and it got to the point. And he is nice player for Orlando. I think they'd love for Suggs to get. But Markel, great story. 6 assists. For the season, from had a pretty good. I'm not a big fan of Cole. I just the thing about Jalen Suggs, he goes all, and I was awesome. his defense problem with Magic team. Defensively, you that center to be locked up by Wemby. But Suggs with Wagner. All of a sudden, this Jalen Suggs is awesome. Awesome. I would buy all the Jalen Suggs. All right, let's talk about the Utah Jazz. Tonight, they won the game again. Here's the story with the Utah Jazz. They just play really well every game. And the Jazz have gutted their team to try to lose these games to get the right thing. But Lauri Markkanen is an absolute top 50 player in the NBA. Tonight, or today, one of my favorite tweets I've seen in a while, Bill Simmons, known Jazz hater, has become a Jazz fan. Some aspect. He loves Lauri Markkanen. He loves Walker Kessler. And tonight, Bill Simmons, who I don't know if he has a vote for it, or definitely has influence, said that Lauri Markkanen is a second-team All-NBA lock. And I was like, really? I just did not. I haven't looked at it, and maybe I'll do a Markkanen second-team All-NBA. Are you kidding me? The only guy that we've had on the Jazz that made All-NBA multiple. Gobert made one. And then like two. Because there was kind of honestly was great. But now he kind of got displaced by obviously Jokic. He hasn't made anyways. Lauri Markkanen going that forwards. I just think did anyone predict happened? Never made All NBA for Lauri Markkanen, who is likely going to make All NBA. Crazy. The thing about Markkanen is that, I mean, it's hard to lose games when you have a second team All NBA guy. I mean, games like this basically. Look who's on the floor. Rookie Ochai Agbaji, by the way, played just awesome. Walker Kessler looked tired. Watching! A little tired. And I think it made me think that sickness was it because he looked tough and imposing. Last game? Yeah, I would say Walker Kessler. Funny how assists, blocks, unbelievable. But anyways, back to Markkanen. Look at the numbers. I have learned my lesson twice now. Just bet on Lauri Markkanen. Whether metaphorically or literally, will get you where you want to go. Is tonight 50% from the field, 30 big time shots, perfect from the free. This 5 rebounds. It was like clutch bucket. It's just crazy. Unbelievable defense. Got Paulo Banchero, who rookie but big and strong. Franz Wagner, smart out. Matter. It out. He just up. Unbelievable. Kelly Olynyk, I don't care what anyone says. I'm on the Kelly Olynyk train right way. I honestly think somebody having Kelly Olynyk on this season does the things that you wanted to happen. What was the big goal this year? To build a culture, you know? We didn't know how good Will Hardy was isn't that crazy too about how good Will Hardy is? This team plays hard every night. They play well every night. Playing well doesn't always mean you win because sometimes in the end, talent usually wins. But man, they play well every night. Crazy. Will Hardy is unbelievable. Obviously, credit to the like Kelly play the right way. 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Does a little of everything. Obviously, there are limitations with Kelly Olynyk, and high. Tonight is not too bad. A point guard, that's probably too high. But and the defense, not always that great. Not very good. But I tell you what, he helps your team win the game because he plays the right way, and that's what all these guys learning. Is learning from Kelly Olynyk. Guy Baji is learning from Chris Dunn. Awesome. And so I don't care. And by the way, Bojan Bogdanovic just got that for the rest of the season. So who cares? And guess what? Guess who has the worst? Okay? Detroit Pistons. So anyone who tells me about, the Jazz got fleeced in that trade, well, they didn't. It sure didn't do much for the Detroit Pistons, right? Much like the Utah Jazz. They trade Bojan Bogdanovic, trade Donovan Mitchell, trade Rudy Gobert, trade Royce O'Neal, trade Joe Ingles, all these guys. We had the best offense. Guess what? We have a better offense this year, and we traded all those guys. So, didn't matter. Okay? Walker Kessler. We already talked about it. Ochai Agbaji tonight. Just turning into something really. Danny Green. 5 for 10 from the field, 4 for. He's going to be starting next. Right? I don't see how he's not. At 6'5" or whatever he is, he's big. He has good length. 6'5". He's going to start next year. You're going to draft someone. If the Jazz get lucky and they're going to get a pick. There's just no. They are going to get a. He is looking. Feels like Homer Simpson gif when he's eating all the cheese. That's what I do when I watch Cam. Oh, a man crush on Whitmore. Very much so. Or Anthony Black. I'd be happy with. I need size and defense at every position. The Jazz, I mean, all the different. Jazz have the rim. Magic have kind of depth. Jazz want. Kind of try to get some of the things that the Magic. That's wing playmakers and shot makers. That's kind of like what that you right now. And Jones has been talking about it. A lot of times, certain guys want to listen. When Tony Jones talks about the Jazz and players and what draft picks, I would pay attention. Now, obviously, Tony Jones does his own. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Jazz have talked to him. And Tony Jones doesn't spend all his time talking about Black and Cam Whitmore. Jazz have to lock that down. They win the lottery and you get Wembanyama and you. Either way, Jazz they'll. How did the Grizzlies get John Morant? The new flattened lottery odds. 7 or 8. Come on. Anyways, there's 2 guys tonight that play out of their mind. Talen Horton Tucker was 10 for 8. Then a night. Assist. Dominant. Had a few nights like solid. I think Talen Horton Tucker is working his way into being solid backup point guard as of him playing. I like what he better than he eyes. This that potential fantastic. Really. Now I don't know if he's going to be sure starting point might be the, especially when you're not going to shoot 40%. Never say never, but awesome. And then Chris Dunn, who is going to be a Jazz man. My gosh, I mean, playing too well. The Jazz were struggling. They done tonight. Absolutely. Just guys that have a knack. Got to have the knack. He has it. He just has the basketball IQ, God given talent. It's unbelievable. Defensively, so awesome. Havoc on. And then the other element of it is really impressive. Oh, and then the Jazz might have gotten themselves just out of the rough. He 10-day contract. There's a lot I'd love to have. Bulls, who I believe, I can't remember. Let me know in the comments. But anyways, Chris Dunn just Markel struggles. This is the same. Chris Dunn have the Jazz other back. Arguably, next year you're gonna have Dunn, but I would. Why would you let sign him and rest him? And next year is gonna be fun. I think the Jazz are just gonna they're gonna be playing younger players. Magic just kind of locked it down. They should have, but they make a lot of mistakes that they. I don't know if that. Uh, Also, Damian Jones might be hyper athletic. I actually, except for the, unless there's someone great on, I don't mind actually. There, 20 center on the board. Otherwise, probably pretty good. Oh, I had to take the floor. Hyper athletic. Will Hardy turns things into gold. He's everything turns to gold. And so Damian, okay, although Johnny Juzang, so this team is so fun to watch next year. Lauri Markkanen. Let's just talk about next. Line's over. I don't know what. They're like, they might. But think about this. Jazz have And you're likely going to get someone like back or Cam. Someone might drop. What if like R. Thompson? Can't get those players if you don't drop. Someone's going to drop. I don't want Keontae Jordan. I don't want him. I am so tired of no more. I want size. I want length. I want athleticism. So, and that's what. So Anthony, those are two names we will watch some. Anyways, you're gonna get someone like that. Then you're probably getting that. Who knows? Maybe drops. You guys get lucky. That's fantastic. On a guy that like Barry went to the. I want athletes, length, size, and center. I want athletes. So there's the draft. Hopefully the Jazz come away. Hopefully, and you have caps. Don't think. I think like to not gonna. He's not gonna overpay. Is the audio still going well? Right? It looks like it's working. Danny Ainge doesn't like to overpay, and I think that's our team that have handled their that have filled your team. Young at have to hit, have to get lucky. That's the thing. Draft is a crapshoot. The higher you are, the better shot you have. Got to get lucky. Got to hit. Hit, and you can start filling. This upcoming. So, Chris Middleton. Maybe a Jeremy Grant or something. Norton. Let's. But it's not a very good free agency. 10 and 50. Not spent. But I and one. But anyways, one thing he talked about. Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge likes to be as our control of your own. Have your destiny by other people. That's one thing Danny Ainge wants to do. It's really frontaled and have a million. Doncic, just someone in. Who knows? There's so many. And so I would just what has to happen now? Guys need to other path that may know they have a great know that they starters. I don't think high level. I don't think that are. I think it's the perfect Markkanen. Play next. So many possibilities. Guys are in. Gotta lose more. Charlotte sucks. Ah. Oh, and by the way, the Jazz were just yesterday. Oh, nuts. Brutal. Absolutely. Chicago, Denver. Arguably. All right, guys, that's it. Man. Makes me mad. All right, let's see. Start this. All right, guys, let's see where the Jazz now at number lower odds. When you're 8th spot, you've got 20 jump in the top. Number 12, just 8. Much less likely. Happen. All right, what happens if the lottery was tonight, right now? Boom! Skunk. Orlando goes up 1, gets the number 4 pick, which is likely Amen Thompson. Charlotte gets Wembanyama, and that's the most pressing outcome of all. Look at this. It's 7 their last 10. They've won 2 in a row, so maybe there's hope. That's hope. It's so frustrating. I would have won. Anyways, you're at 12. That gets you Anthony Black, according to this. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think Anthony Black is going up there. That's what I think. Oh. Bummer! Cam Whitmore, 9. They have... That's getting... Cam Whitmore. I like Nick's. We'll see. All right, guys, let's give a shout out to our All-Stars. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Every single day, I appreciate it. I'm trying to do more videos if you haven't noticed. Try to grow the channel. All right, let's give a shout out to Baby Elliot Matson, Ezekiel Raicibe, the man from down under. See ya, Lexalator, Built Ford Tough, Alexander Tufts, Jorge Arrizaga, mi amigo de Bajo, Jordan the Goat Best Roll, Jess Buckets, JB, Zap Watts, T, Total Game Domination, Christian House, Money to Haas, Tyson Price, The Price is Right, X marks the spot for Zintis, Austin R. Grant, Editor Extraordinaire, DW the CB, Darren Williams, Carlos Boozer, Patrick Kubo, the Connoisseur, and Robert Hall of Fame. Big shout out to Revo joining the channel. Welcome to Rookie. If you'd like to join the channel like Revo, hit the button below and join. I appreciate it. Channel. Yes, I will take Anthony Black or Cam. That too. Great. That would be so incredible. Either one. Either one. Obviously, it's a crapshoot. Hope the one you pick is the better one. And Cam Whitmore, nice too. All right, guys, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. I will talk to you next time.